So we got cut off because of storage. I'm filming on my phone. But anyway, yes, we were watching Love Yourself
by Justin Bieber.
Yes, and the video at the end, it was just like she was empty in her bed, not empty, but alone in her bed. The nigga was gone, and he left a note and said, "Love yourself." It's like, damn, hey, loving yourself is deep.
It's deep.
It's
I mean,
deep.
The concept of the video is a little bit different.
Yeah,
but
it's like it's so layered. So we just want to get into that, and you know, I want to speak about what that means for you and my experience with loving yourself and learning to love yourself, because it's a process, it's a journey. It's a long so one. Hard, and sometimes like when you're confronted with that task, you're just like, hey, I don't want to do this, I want to avoid this. Hey,
yeah, let's avoid it.
Like
let's distract ourselves.
I'm okay. I'd rather listen to music and just not think about that and all the self-deprecating things I've done in my life.
Oh god.
So I would like to ask you.
No.
I already know we don't. Why are we talking about this? But yes, loving yourself. When did you like start the process of saying, okay, now I need to put in the work to learning to love myself? Okay, so it could be romantic. It could be just like self-image, loving yourself, or in terms of us with our dark skin, the shit we've gone through, the bullying in our lives, loving ourselves in that capacity. So how has that journey been for you?
Let me tell you how it started. This is embarrassing. I don't even want to admit it, but I will admit it.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
I'm listening.
It's sad.
It's sad, yeah. Let me listen.
So it came from the first person who liked me. Very first.
Yeah.
I was like, there's somebody in this
who likes me.
The freaking planet.
Someone likes me?
Someone likes me?
Yeah.
That's when the gears started turning. And I was like, okay, let me try and understand what you are seeing. Why you're seeing what you're seeing.
Whoa.
Then,
whoa.
I started to be like, okay.
Let me try and understand what you're seeing.
Yes.
Because for so long, I haven't loved myself.
Exactly.
I haven't found myself attractive.
No.
Nobody's hitting me up.
Nobody.
Because in high school, I just see the light-skinned girls, black girls.
Yes.
The white girls getting the attention from the guys.
Always. It was like...
And we're on the sidelines looking out. And like, oh shit, like nobody likes me? No. What sets me apart? What sets me apart? And the common thread was the skin tone. So yeah, so someone liked you, and then
even that was one of the key features that they were quote unquote impressed by.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Is this more so like straight out of high school, like the first year out of high school?
No, in high school.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Come on, that's what I'm saying. It's embarrassing
to
even admit that.
Oh, so was it
that is
situation?
Sad. That is so sad. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
that's when I was like,
how did you start building on?
I don't know. Because when it comes to believing something, you have to always tell yourself. Every single day became routine.
Yeah.
You had to tell until it's like believing it, lying until you believe it.
Fake it till you make it. You're faking it till you made it.
Yeah.
I have a problem with that, because it's like, I feel like I'm being fraudulent to myself when I'm faking it.
I get it. But
this is not real.
If I didn't fake it, then I wouldn't have.
Yeah, so it worked for you.
It worked.
I'm glad for you.
It always works.
For me,
it's a tricky saying, but it works.
It is tricky. I guess it works for people that it works for. For me, growing out, social media really helped in my understanding of I'm pretty, I'm beautiful.
You know what? I have 2 cents to add to that.
Okay.
Because remember the trend of dark skin and dark skin models and that stuff only came around when we were in grade 10. So
oh yes, I remember.
before
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
it was either you're so pretty for a black girl or a dark skinned girl.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, you know what? You'd be
African
so
queen.
pretty if you were light skin. I can imagine you as a light skin. So,
That's crazy. Has anyone ever told you that?
yeah. I've
That's
had that.
crazy.
And then obviously in grade 10, the trend of dark skinned girls started to emerge. Then everybody was like,
Oh, so
y'all cute.
y'all got some show.
Y'all pretty.
I
You know?
hated that.
So every time, even in grade 10,
Yeah.
grade 11, when people tell me I'm pretty, I only believed maybe you,
Yes.
Penyo,
Yeah. Close friends.
close people who
Yeah.
like are in my circle.
Yeah.
Anybody else that told me that nonsense, I was just
Yeah.
like, you're following trends.
But you know what was crazy? It was because those people started to switch up. Because in grade 8, grade 9,
They were bullying
they were
us.
talking shit.
They were talking.
And now you
Absolutely.
wanna
Now you're doing a
180.
360 because
Yeah.
now it's socially acceptable
Yeah.
to think a dark skinned girl.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It's
And
so
that is
crazy.
y'all are whack.
Yeah.
You're
it's-
sad.
You people.
You people.
You people really did a number on us.
Yeah.
And you know what? I've healed. There's no hate. But like back then, you fucked me up.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
fucked us up. Like it was so bad, Shannon.
It was-
I remember at break, like I would be coming to you crying because I'd be sobbing. Be like, these girls are just saying this and that. Like
Every single
during
time.
class, like I would go to class scared to sit in like at the back because that's where they were predominantly, like the squad of girls
Always.
just talking shit. Like I would always be listening to what they would be saying. This is where my social anxiety came from.
That is so
Like, it
sad.
stems
Because
from
she still suffers from it severely
It's
as about now.
guys,
Because of y'all.
it's
You
atrocious.
idiots. You idiots.
Atrocious to think
The trauma that continues.
Like-
it still continues the trauma.
at my big age,
Yes.
big young age. I'm still very young, but yeah. But the experiences that we've had because of people that are not mindful
Of what y'all say.
of what they say and how that can affect us. Like I'm chilling in my car. I'm driving, and I'm thinking the people next to me are talking shit about me, and they talking about how I'm driving shit.
Oh, basically.
Because in school, people were talking
Even when
shit.
you're driving.
Babe, when I'm driving, every single thing.
No, that is no.
like
man.
mundane activities where I'm not supposed to worry about what people are saying. I'm
Even when
worried.
you're driving.
Even when I'm driving.
It's so sad.
It's so sad.
Oh
So-
my gosh. The worst.
No, but I'm so grateful that even with you still being in my life,
Where am I going?
still to be in my life,
Oh my.
your affirmations where you just, we build each other up and you remind me that I'm that bitch. Like,
Duh.
we've been through so much. And you don't have to worry about anything. Like, it's okay. Like, you being my strength, my pillar, has been so good. Yeah, like I said at the beginning with social media, that's been great to see representation because that is so important. Just
From social media, from makeup. From-
makeup,
I used to hate makeup.
romance.
You don't
like,
understand.
yeah.
Makeup used to be my worst enemy.
did you?
I didn't
Shannon
even
hated
want-
bright colors.
I
You
hated
never see Shannon in
everything.
pink. Red.
What's that?
Do you know what
Well, I
color
mean, I
red
still
is?
wear black predominantly.
No, but like still,
But
you've gone.
I try.
You've gotten more comfortable with brighter, luminous colors.
Yeah.
Where it needs to be. You don't overdo it now.
Let me cut
I'm
them
good. Let me just. But no, it's gotten so much better. And I love
It
for us.
has. Because, yeah.
So yeah, that was. It's still ongoing, our self-love journey with regards to our skin.
I feel like it'll always be ongoing.
Of course.
Because it was always, now it's,
There's always my sipa along the way.
yeah.
Teka,
Always.
teka rin. But
Oh.
no, I think we're mentally, we know we're beautiful. We know
Mhm.
we have so much to show in this world. We have everything to give. Like, there's nothing wrong with us. For a long time, we
Yeah.
thought there was something wrong.
Come,
Like,
yo,
fundamentally, my existence is wrong. But no, none of that. Yeah.
Your case.
It's crazy.
Honestly,
it's so
it's
crazy. I
actually
would
sad.
not want that for a kid. Like imagine, like when I was teaching, all the little kids, all the black girls, I was like, you need to know your name and what that means. Because when I was introducing them or getting introduced to them, it's like, what's your name? They would tell me their name. And I'd be like, what does that mean? They wouldn't know. I said, you need to know. Like,
It's important.
know who you are, know your blackness.
Yeah.
You know? Because I would have wanted that.
For yourself.
Yeah, growing up. So, yeah. Now, self-love in terms of romance. And
next topic. Let's get out of here.
Depending
what is
on
love? What is romance?
Stop.
What?
Depending on getting love and being affirmed from men. I don't know how you've dealt with that, but I know for me, I have a.
Yeah, you struggle with that.
I do.
That comes out of love. Don't say I'm attacking my babe. No, that's out of love.
Yeah.
She struggles with that. For me, on the other hand,
I know you don't.
I don't.
This one.
I don't care.
This one.
You like me, you don't like me. Next.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
what I'm saying is like
my validation is I only care about my validation.
Okay.
And what I think about myself in that regard, then obviously comes you and my close babies.
Validation where it matters.
Where it matters.
Being cheered on.
Yeah. But in terms of validation from the male species, really,
it's low. It's non-existent. You don't need it.
Maybe I needed 5%.
Yeah.
We all do, just to know that
Yeah.
just confirm what I already know.
Yeah.
Type of thing.
Okay.
But for me to be like, okay, I need to have a connection with a male.
Yeah.
For me to be able to validate that I'm, shan there.
You don't need to have that.
I don't need to.
Wow.
I don't.
That's so. Has it always been like that, or you just?
I think it's always been like that.
Wow.
Because remember, my mindset in a sense is just independence. It's always been like that.
Yeah.
Since.
And you've achieved so much without
a
partner,
without
exactly. Yeah.
So for me, if a male that comes into my life, you're just like a cherry on top of the fucking.
You're an add-on.
You're an add-on. You're not
extremely
important in the role I'm playing in my life. Type thing.
That's
not to say I don't need a male by my side. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
But no, it's actually a want. It's not a need. It's a want.
It's definitely a want.
Not a need.
What gets pushed onto us is that it's a need.
Yeah.
I need a nigga.
We don't need you.
By my side. I need no.
I want a nigga by my side.
Yeah.
I want to have somebody where I'll be like, I love him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But for you, when you come into my life, you're a contribution.
Just an add-on.
You're adding.
Just an add-on.
You're not in the main storyline here.
Yeah.
That's what you'll get twisted.
Yeah.
When it comes to me.
Don't get it twisted. Don't ever get it twisted.
Don't get it twisted.
Okay, so I can get motivated by that because I think now, even like it being New Year's Eve, okay, and the year I've had and the experiences I've had, speaking about last year November, and just how careless men can be, has made me realize that I can't depend on these people for stability, because that's what I would always want. Stability, what was being presented to me in social media, like a carer, like get given gifts,
and that sort of thing,
get spoiled, this luxurious lifestyle, which was sort of unrealistic in the way that I was getting it. Yeah. So now at this point, I can say I'm moving towards not being dependent on men for validation. But because I'm still unlearning that, I'm mixing it up with I still am that person.
Okay, fair.
Like, but I know I'm not. Because for a long time, I would just want to be affirmed by a man. Like, a man must tell me that I'm beautiful. A man must show me affection and I will feel validated in my femininity. And it's so toxic because it's not stable, it's not sustainable. Like,
in this day and age, in this generation, It is not.
Anything can
Sustainable,
change.
it's not.
At all. And that was the thing that got me twisted. I was like, no man, we're talking. No, he likes me. I can teach him to like wanna be with me for good. You know? Like I can teach him, or I can like perform and do things in certain ways that will make him stay. And that time he made it clear. Like he will make it clear, he's just chilling. And if a nigga says he just wants something casual with you,
That's
he
what he
doesn't want
wants.
you. Doesn't want you. Because
It's
there'll
not
be another
serious
girlie.
commitment.
There'll be another girlie that he would want something serious with. So it's just not you. And you should take, that's the thing I've learned now. To take what a nigga says as facts. That's it. There's no way I can now go and Bob the Builder him up to change. Like, it's so stupid. And I just need to get out. I'm out of it. I'm out of it.
No, I'm proud of
And
you
we're
for that.
continuing to unlearn that toxic cycle. Because it's so toxic.
It is toxic.
Crazy.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. And also, it's not easy to just unlearn it also.
Exactly, yeah.
Because I mean, you've grown up with both your parents. I've seen how they love each other. I've seen that whole environment. So you would want that
I
for
just
yourself. You understand?
I want that.
You
like,
see, but for me, I just grew up with my mom, so I know, you know,
the independence.
the independence part. That's where it
Yeah.
stems from. That's where it comes from.
For sure.
You know,
For
it's
sure.
not the base thing. I also want to, you know, believe that there will be always somebody there.
And it's so
you know?
beautiful that you still believe in love. Like, I would always
It's
be
sad.
the one. No, it's beautiful. Like, despite your situation, you know love exists. And if people want to work together to be together, it'll work.
It will work. Exactly.
It's possible. So,
That's true.
what did I want to say? I wanted to say something. Yes!
There you go.
I remember!
She moved to Iceland side.
I did!
I'm
That's
just
a bad
saying.
tip!
I'm just
That's a
saying.
bad bitch tip right there! Me guys decide. Yes, so for a long time, when Shannon and I were like dating around, I would.
We even call it dating.
When we were really Cyril Ramaphosa.
Come on. That was not dating. That was just.
Yes, so when we were doing our thing, I would always be pessimistic and I'd be like, nah, like this could never be in a relationship, like never turn into a relationship. I don't see it happening with the person I was with. And Shannon would be like, with hers, I'd be like, are you sure you could like get into something serious with this person? She'd be like, yeah, why not? Like, I don't see, because in my mind, I'm like, our generation and dating, it does not
mix.
intertwined with what you would see at work, people cheating.
And they are
niggas
married.
Doing everything
Girl.
crazy in these streets. Like,
Y'all scary.
what is a stable relationship? Like, how are you so optimistic about being in a committed relationship? So, going back to you believing in love, that's where I saw it playing out in our rendezvous. And I'd be like, oh shit, this babe, hey? Like she still thinks he can. Yeah. So I don't know, is there anything else you want to say?
Bottom line is you need to be willing to work on yourself. If you're not willing to work on yourself, the loving yourself won't work. And I think
But
once-
also, you know, that I have an issue with that.
why?
Because what does working on yourself really mean?
It
It's
means
so easier said than done.
well, I mean,
So if
it's
someone's
very,
watching
it's-
this and they're like, yeah, I hear this all
All
the
the
time. What are we?
I don't know. I
You
think
know?
you could start with because from what I see, people get into relationships, right?
Yeah.
And either you lose yourself or
Yeah.
you stop doing your habits that you'd usually do when you're by yourself to make
Yeah.
yourself feel good.
Mm.
So it starts with that. Do
Mm.
things that make you feel good.
Don't also, if you have a good stable friendship and you get into a relationship,
Don't do that.
don't let go of your friends.
Because once that relationship is gone, and it will go, because that's how it is in this day and age.
Listen to me nicely. Don't let go
It
of
will
your
go, that
friends.
relationship.
Because one thing,
I can count numerous of people. You are lost.
not to me. not to be pessimistic, but like a nigga, relationships come and go. It's seasons change.
Especially at this
And
age.
with friendship, exactly. There's so much shit that people have
Yeah.
to do. Like anything can happen. Not that you guys don't love each other anymore, but like circumstances
You
will
could
not allow
grow,
you to
or
be.
you'll see that once you've grown and you started, you know, quote unquote, loving yourself the way you should, you realize that this person you've been with isn't really bringing anything
Of
into your
value.
growth or value.
Yo, let go of men that are bringing nothing but masipa
Please,
into
guys.
your life. Guys, no, really. And that's also easier said than done. Because some people...
No, 100%.
Like...
But that's why I'm saying you need to start doing things that make you happy. Once you start with that, small little things. If it's
enjoy
going
being
to the
alone.
gym, yeah.
You know what's
That's-
so peaceful?
that
Being
too.
alone.
That
Like,
too.
especially now because we're in our 20s, early 20s. Like, I am so
content.
content with being alone in my space, figuring shit out for myself. Like, what am I going to do in terms of my career? Like, what do I want for myself in this
And that's
life?
small things of
And-
you showing yourself that you love yourself by doing
Exactly.
that.
Yeah. Oh.
Small little
Ate
things.
that. Ate that. Yes, that
Small
is loving
things.
yourself.
It is.
Fully, because I couldn't imagine figuring this out and then balancing a relationship on the side as well. It could happen, but I just now when so many changes are happening, like I just finished school, like I don't want to have the chore. I'm calling it a chore. Sorry.
Once it becomes a chore, also
it's the chore of, you know, keeping a relationship alive and the sparks or whatever. Also, I don't have that much money. Like I need. I don't have money. Relationships need work. Like I would love to gift and spoil a partner. You know, make them feel loved, because gift giving, love language. Yeah. So right now I don't have the capacity for that. So getting to a relationship, it's a no. So yes, that's.
And you
one way
learned
of
that
loving
about yourself by doing what?
Exactly. Being
Exactly.
alone. Being alone is a blessing, guys.
You need to be
There's so
content
much
with
time
being
in this
alone
life.
first.
So
You
much
have to.
time. So
You
much
have
time
to.
in this life to be in a relationship. You know? So much time. So yeah, that's one way to love yourself. Me, because I struggle with anxiety and intrusive thoughts. Journaling. I always tell Shannon, I say, have you even done it? Have you opened up a book? She hasn't. But please take my advice, hey. Listen to me
I
now.
go to the gym. That's
If
my form of,
Okay.
you know,
Yes, that is also...
thought processing.
Yeah. I put a poll on... Did you see my Instagram poll the one time?
No.
I was like, how to stop overthinking. Like, help. Tips. Send tips. And yes, they did talk about working out, meditating, yoga, journaling. Amazing. And it's all free and at your disposal.
Yeah.
Like, we all take these things like in hindsight, we're just like, oh, it's so much work. But once you start doing the work, it gets so much easier.
Yeah, because then you're
I
going to
think
have
that's
so
so
much
beautiful.
inner peace.
So beautiful.
Then you're going to start to bloom from the inside out.
No, fully. And when you start glowing, you start attracting all the things that you...
The good, positive
all
stuff. All the
things
yummy
that are
goodness.
meant for you just start to come, dude. Because you're so intentional.
That is actually another thing
Yeah.
that I agree with.
Yeah.
Just understanding that things happen for a reason.
Yes.
Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
You can't just think now because I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7
Yeah.
negative things happen. What about the
And
10,000
it's
positive things?
Whoa.
I've also
Yeah.
coming through that journey, I now understand why, you know, things happen for a reason.
Things happen for a reason. And also it's so hard to think like that when you're in a dark space.
Yeah.
Because that
Which is fair.
that darkness really feels as though it's gonna be never ever ongoing. It will never stop. Like I will never get out. Hey,
Yeah.
there's no light at the end of the
Cannot
tunnel.
escape.
Cannot come out. But we're here, and we've gone through the most. If you guys could know,
At my young age.
at our young 21,
what is
22,
going on?
so much has happened,
And imagine this, there's still so much more that's going to happen.
It's crazy.
Which
It's
is even
crazy.
more like.
But now we know that when the bad happens, the good will come.
it comes,
And it'll be
guys.
so great.
It comes.
Like that's one thing I'm grateful for life experiences.
The bottom line is just start with the little things.
Little things of loving
Little
yourselves. So yeah, those are just a few tips. Of course, there's so many more.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to know more, comment. down below. But this was such a cute first time sit down conversation. I loved it. And I want to do more. I want to be more active on YouTube and get more of my baby in videos. But I'm so proud of myself. Shout outs.
She's been content this whole weekend.
Shout out. Yeah,
Whole weekend.
We're currently in this beautiful apartment that we got for New Year's Eve, and it's just so pretty. Like the views, the windows,
It's gorgeous.
You will be dealt with.
Yeah.
We took the pictures.
Yeah.
We did everything, and yeah, I just so grateful. We did it. We did it. So yes, subscribe, like,
Yeah,
comment,
give it some
share, do what you need to do.
Then you talk about post notifications, shout outs.
Oh yes, post notifications, do everything.
Whatever.
Everything that gets said, do it. You know the drill.
You know the drill. You kind of know it all.
Thank you so much.
Get into it.
Mwah. Bye.